first time today. Today's video is episode 2 of Parent Question Challenge. Today my mum's going to be featuring in this video. I'm going to be asking her the exact same questions as I did my dad, so you guys can see the comparison in their answers. So let's get straight on with the video. So, do you first want to tell everyone on my YouTube channel what your name is first?
Right, I'm Ruth Abrahams and I'm Carley's mom.
And I also got Dad to tell everyone where he was born, so you want to tell everyone where you were born?
Right, I was born in Cape Town, South Africa, one of the nicest places in the world.
Okay, so let's get straight into the questions. So the first question is, what are you most proud of me?
Oh, that's an easy question.
Okay.
Going to uni and completing a degree away from home, coping with just being independent and just fending for herself, and eventually graduating. And I think that's any parent's pride when their child graduates from uni.
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, next question is, what did you learn? I know, because you don't drive now, but what age did you start learning to drive?
I think 26.
And you still don't drive? My mum has a driving license and she doesn't want to drive. Okay, next question is, what age did you start dating?
That's an easy one. 21.
21. Okay, next question is, how old were you when you met Dad?
I think 24.
24 when you
24.
met Dad. And how long did you guys wait till you got engaged? Because Dad said, actually no, okay, just answer the question and then I'll ask you as well. How did Dad propose, and see if your answer matches what Dad said.
Oh, he took me out for a meal to a very fancy restaurant, quite expensive though, and popped the question, and with the most fantastic ring. Here it is.
What do you know what Dad said? Dad said you proposed.
Did he?
Yeah, Dad said you asked him, or it was like a mutual agreement where you both just said, oh, should we get married? That's what Dad said. So I said, oh, I was expecting like a romantic proposal. And Dad said no. He was like, yeah, you just both said mutually, oh, should we get married?
I remember clearly him taking me to a restaurant.
Well, there must be something wrong with Dad's brain then. The next question is, if I was a boy, what would you have named me? And I'm sure I've asked you this before.
I have a problem with naming my children. My firstborn was 6 weeks and he still didn't have a name. His name is Kyle. Carly was easy. It was Kelsey or Carly. A friend of Clive had a daughter and they called her Kelsey. She was born the day before Carly, so that name I couldn't use. But I think if Carly were a boy, I'm not quite sure though. I haven't given it
Okay,
any
well,
thought.
just if you had to think of a name now, what would you have named me?
Rory.
Rory, really? Why Rory?
I like that name.
Why? I don't like that name. Ugh, I wouldn't be like to be called Rory. Okay, next question is, what was your first impression of Dan?
Decent boy, good manners, respectable and respectful.
Okay. If you could change one thing, what would it be? Like in terms of like that you've done in your life, if you could change one thing now that you've done in your life, what would it be?
Travel more.
Travel more. Dad said that if he could change one thing, he would have not come to South Africa, or
To England.
To England, sorry, not come to England, or if we did, then leave when we said we were going to leave. But obviously Chloe and me were born.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
You're going through these really fast. You've only got 2 more questions now. Dad took ages to ask the questions. What is one thing that I do that annoys you?
Losing her cool.
Because people know how to push my buttons, that's why, especially Chloe and me.
What did Dad say?
I'm getting really sick of you! Get out now! No!
Dad said, what did he say? I can be selfish. But Dad can be selfish as well. When he buys, he hides things away and he forgets about. That's where I get my selfishness from. And the last question is, what is one dream you'd like to still accomplish?
Write a book.
And are you going to write? You keep saying you're going to
I
write.
would love to write a book.
So why don't you write a book?
At the moment, it's just not, the time is not quite right, but I will, before I retire, I'm 60 now, before I retire, my book will be published.
For those of you who don't know, my mom was an English teacher when she moved to England. When we first came to England, my mom came for, was it 3 months?
Yeah.
3 months on her own as an English teacher, and then we came after, and we were only meant to stay in England for 1 year. And then was it how many months when Dad came? 4 months.
4 months, yeah.
Into us living in England, my mom got pregnant with my twin sisters, and I only wanted one sister and ended up getting two sisters.
And are they rebels?
Yes, you can say that again. Well, okay, that's all the questions. I can't believe how quick you went.
It was
through
lovely
them.
to chat to you, and I wish you all the best with your video.
Thank you. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my mom in my YouTube video today. Hopefully you guys will get to see more of my mom and my dad in my future videos. If you did like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you're a brand new watcher, and we'll see you for a new video next week Sunday. See you next time. Bye.